Hello again, and welcome back to the safety and procedure demonstration on the bandsaw. Now, a couple of things I missed out earlier, and that is in case of an emergency or there's a big noise from the bandsaw or something happens, isolate the power on the machine by hitting the red button, or if it's more severe, look for the emergency power cut buttons in the room, the red buttons, and push one of those, or someone else push one of those for you. Then inform the teacher immediately. The other thing I did not mention before, and that is if the blade's going around and making a clicking sound, like a click, 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 this could be quite entertaining because it's basically telling you it's about to snap. So if you hear that sound, again, isolate the power to the machine and inform the teacher. But do not panic, because if it does break, and these things do happen, the blade is completely contained, and so there's little chance of it doing any harm to you. Okay, let's go on to the waka now. As I've mentioned earlier, I've marked out the positions correctly, the front of the front of the waka, the back of the waka, and also the narrowing at the front and at the back. Alright, so safety glasses again, and setting the guard to just 1 centimetre above your work, but I'm going to cut the side. It doesn't really matter, I'll cut the side first. Okay, I'll turn it on. Alright, make sure you got your push stick ready, which is what I'm looking for. That's something you must have with you at all times. Here's the push stick. Okay. Now I'm going around a curve, so I'm going to cut into that first. Two straight cuts. Now I'll start cutting the curve. Hopefully the blade can run. Now I don't need a push stick at this moment, as I'm far enough, my fingers are far enough away from the blade. The recommended distance is to be no closer than 50 millimetres to the blade, or 5 centimetres. Now put a couple of straight cuts in the back of the waka. And again, okay, so as you can see I've got the front and the back, the bow and the stern. Now I'm going to do the I've got the front, now the back. I've got a slight problem, and that is the guard needs to be a little bit lower. And it's always recommended to wait until the blade stops before readjusting the guard. But as I'm providing it movie clip, time is of the essence. Okay, now as you can see, I have the bandsaw has safely cut the major parts away, and it's beginning to look like a waka. So what I'm going to do now is shape it using a plain blade, a chisel and a rasp, and that'll be the next movie clip. Thank you.